What do you mean? What do you mean, fighter pilot? What do you mean? Tell me. Tell me. Are you being serious? How this is a flame and a triangle for this piece of equipment, this bracer. I can switch those? Instead of you being a flame, it could be something else? How? What do you mean? How? Yes, dude. How? Show me. Show me. Show me how. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you fucking mean? How? I don't know if change type. What's that? No fucking way. How's it going, everybody? Overpoweredyeti here, and as you guys saw in the little intro, I had no idea. I had no idea whatsoever that we could do this with our augments, that we can do this with our gear. And even in the last video, I mentioned this because I really didn't know that we can change the gear, we can change the sockets in each one of our gear. I did not know we could do that. I thought we just had to grind the gear and get lucky and get the right socket. I did not know that we could literally change it, and that's what I want to do in this video. If anyone else like me did not know, I can show them how to do it. Very, very simple. Stupidly simple, but that also means that we get a bunch of different customization with each one of them, and makes it so much fun. And that's where I've been stuck at lately. Not grinding Kombat League or anything like that, but been grinding towers, getting new augments, and messing around with it. So let's jump into this real quick and I can show you. So say this piece of equipment here, it's augment slots. They are empty at the moment, and they have dragon blood. They have dragon blood slots, number 1 and number 2, and then it switches to the Jinsei augment. All you have to do is hit square, and then normally you would go through here and you could pick out which one of these that you want to add. Well, if you actually, instead of hitting X to confirm that, you hit triangle to change your type, you can change your sockets. And that is huge. That's huge. Being able to customize it exactly how you want to customize it is awesome. And I can't believe I didn't see that before. But that also means that we can change it to whatever we want. Okay, we don't want to have the blood socket anymore. We want to have a chaos socket. So depending on how your build is and how you want to build your stuff, you can easily change it. Very simple. I was 100% wrong and thought it was the other way around. Not true. Not true at all. So depending on what you have, you can just change it. So with this tower build, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make a juggernaut. So my character right now is Kotal, and he has a bunch of cool abilities. One of his abilities being pretty much the God Ray. I don't know if that's the right variation of it, but you can put it on yourself and heal yourself, or you can put it on the opponent and it'll attack the opponent. So with my gear slots, what I have, so I want my character to be a juggernaut and be able to take advantage of the Jinsei augments that I have. Because the augments that I have right now are my Jinsei augments, right? One of them increases the range of Kotal's Quake, which is his unblockable attack. So now that's further away. That's awesome. And then the Cat Paw makes it so that I have a 25% chance to throw the 2 discs. Using the direct ray, I have a 25% chance to be unblockable is also another way to do it. But it depends on what ability that you have. So I have grand discs, so I can meter burn it and throw 2 discs, or I could do this way and throw direct ray. Thinking about it, direct ray might actually be better for this build, because it does have a chance to be unblockable. I can still throw the discs, but this one moves me a little further, and I kind of like that it moves me when I meter burn, and we don't have a problem with how many times we can use meter burn. So either one or the other, I'm going to mess with and try. And then the same thing with my Takani Maul, the cat pounce. I'm still going to mess with that and see if that one's good to use. And same thing with my command grab. I don't really use my command grab too much against robots, against the AI, against computers. I really don't use them too much. But, you know, I really love that variation. So I have it on here, but I might take it off. I might do some totems. If we can do can you do more than one totem? So having one of the totems out is going to be great too, because you can do it 2 different ways. Hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. So one of the gear slots in here that I have are great, right? The very first one I have is it's only a level 3, but I can't wait till I get to level 4. I had level 4, but I messed up and I did not unequip the item before I transferred the item. And when you do that, you lose it completely. So be aware of that. Do not transfer over it and get over it, because if you do that, you will lose it, right? You don't want to do that. You want to unequip it and then put another one on. So what this one does is you have 1500 more health. Your movement speed is reduced by 30 or 60, and you cannot jump. So you're slow, but you have a shit ton of health. So that helps us a lot, because the other augment that we have is emergency measures. Spend health instead when your offensive gauge is empty. So what this means is I'm taking health away from my pool to keep meter burning. So I can keep meter burning, keep using it as many times as I want. If I want to keep throwing discs, I can keep throwing discs. If I want to meter burn the disc, I can keep meter burning. If I want to throw, if I want to meter burn my unblockable, I can do that. I can keep doing it because it takes my health away, and I have a lot of health. So the other ones that I have are these, and they're only level 2 as well. I'm waiting to get to the higher ones for level 4. It might be able to help me out. But what it does is it makes my walk speed faster. So I need to test it more and see if this is actually working, or if it's not, or if it's actually worth it. But what it does is, instead of being that it's 60%, hopefully now it's 30% in movement speed. And same thing with dash distance, up by 30. So I have to test these more and see if they're actually being helpful, if they're actually working. If they're not, then I'm gonna take them off and use them for something else. But I'm trying to negate that more health. And then with this one here, what I'm also doing is I'm giving myself even more health. So this is level 2. If I get level 4, hopefully it's 1,000 more health, or even crazier, 2,000. Why not? So the fact that it's 500 more health on top of the 15 that I already have, and Kotal has one of the highest health pools of 1,100 already, dude, just everything about this is working. All right, and then we also use siphon 50% of the damage you deal as health recovery. So what this means is you're dealing damage to them, you're healing yourself. So there's two things that I like doing when I'm playing, is I'll put the ray out, and I'll put the ray out on myself, or I'll meter burn that ray if I have enough time, and I'll give it to them. And what it does is it's doing damage to them, but it is also healing me at the same time. So I can either just stand in it and heal myself faster, or I can give it to them and it'll do damage to them and also heal myself at the same time because I have this on. So there's another one in here that's really good. It's like give yourself 2 health every second or something like that. There's a bunch of ones in here that are really, really good that I use besides that. So this is my setup right now. This is what I'm using, and it's pretty crazy. So I'll jump in and I'll play a couple and I'll show you, but it's because I am able to do this. And there's so many different ways that I can build these augments and build these sockets now, because that I knew that stupid little beginning thing. It's great. It's awesome. So another thing to note, I was saying before that you can get Jinsei items from these, which I have been, but you can also get Jinsei items from the gauntlet. We had it in our comments as well. Thank you for that. You can grind the gauntlet, and you can also get random character augments for each one of the characters. So definitely do that if you haven't got those finished. Start pumping those out, getting those finished, getting those done, along with looking at the other towers to get more Jinsei augments. And that's what's making it really fun, is taking the gear, taking it to how you want to use it, and then getting these Jinsei augments to boost it up even more. All right, let me show you my build with Kotal real quick. This is just one of the possibilities. And I'm still trying to figure it out, right? I'm not saying this is the best way to do it. And you can also add consumables as well, right? We have just a lot of health. We have a lot of health. Using this augment here, or sorry, I keep saying augment. Using this consumable here will give us more health just in case we need it. Usually we don't need it, but there has been a chance that we have. The big thing that I have an issue with is getting people off of me, because they're just so much faster than I am because I got the reduced movement speed. And I'll show you how slow it is. But being able to have either armor or something to deflect them and get them off of you, like these. I was using the reptile ball. Yes, because this sends them up in the air. And then from there, they can try to get out, and then you can armor break them. Or you can just have enough time to set up, or a combo, or a grab, or whatever you need. So I like putting this one on. But it just depends. There's a lot more that you can use. And there's some in the tower. I haven't looked enough. Maybe there's some in here that we can use that's like really good. Fatal blows do additional damage. Dang. That would be good. You can add this to one of the other augments that you can have it right out the start. That's cool. Additional rewards for performing a mercy. Well, I didn't even know that was a thing. So I can have that along with the other augment where I can just continuously mercy. Ooh, I need to try that. I need to see what that. Whoa, what does that do? I don't have that augment on. Okay, we're fine. I'm just gonna do those. All right, let me show you what can be done. It's a little loud, is it not?
You have a god complex. If Earthrealmers worship me, why not let them? Because you're cunning then, Kotal. Round one.
Alright, let's try this out. Look how fast I backdash. So slow. Look at that. That's with the upgrader overhead. So get off me. And I can go into that, get off me. But the big thing of this is using this. Right? I'm getting health back. Look, I'm getting my health back as I'm getting hit. And then I need to show you that if I don't have a meter. I don't have a meter. I'm still using it. It's taking health away, but we have so much health, it's okay. But then we also have the thing where we can heal ourselves. Oh, my battery! What's the cat? I want to test the cat. Having the cat gives me extra... And I can meter burn it, and I can keep meter burning it. Because I have that augment on. Oh, man. That's good. Oh, no, he got me! Dang it. But yeah, he's got 2,000 health. I have 3,000. I got 3,100 health. That's crazy. Meter burn it. I'm getting in there. Look at that. Okay, I want to hit that. It's the problem. I'm slow. I'm getting low on health. Oh, I did the wrong way. Use that to heal myself. Get off me. It's so slow. Alright, just get off. We'll win this. I had like a big toe in it. It was still healing me. So, being able to heal myself, have a bunch of health, keep meter burning is really, really huge. Really, really huge. And who knows, I might do another build where I take off that 1,500 and then add another one where it's just an extra 5. So then I have, 15. Maybe not as crazy juggernaut as I am right now, and just have more room for other stuff to build. Instead of being a juggernaut where I'm slow and have a bunch of health, maybe a little bit more health, but just really, really fast regenerative abilities. It just heals over time. It heals if I do damage to you. I can keep using extra meter burns. There's so many different ways to build it and make it fit how you want to use it. And that's what I'm having a lot of fun doing, because I can keep messing with it and figuring out, changing abilities, changing ways how I want to do it, and make my character crazy, crazy fun. So if you guys haven't done it, definitely try it out. Have some fun with it. Spend some time trying to figure out which ones you have. Grind your tower so you get more augments. If you have a chance to do a tower where it makes it difficult, use the difficult towers. Use those. The brutal... Nothing showing them. Use the brutal difficulty. With that brutal difficulty, it's going to help out and give you more chances for augments, along with doing your character towers. or I mean, doing your gauntlet and also doing your co-op towers, because those always seem to get us some Jinsei items as well with the gauntlet. So, if you guys want to see other videos of Kotal or any other builds that I'm doing, hit me up, tell me in the comments below. If you have a chance, come check out my Twitch, twitch.tv Overpoweredyeti. I stream every day. I'll be there. Hit me up, ask any questions if you can live. That's always fun to be able to interact with people. If you have any questions, you can hit me up right away. Tell me in the comments. I'm really fast at hitting people back in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you guys want in the next video.